What's good? Welcome back to the show, The Transition. It's your boy Herb Tuda. Today I'm talking about maintaining status quo. Most of the times, your fears or other people's fears will keep you at status quo. And that means keeping things the exact same. Being afraid to stretch out past the norm in fear of failure keeps you stuck in positions. When you live for everyone, sacrifice for your family, sacrifice for your kids, and it's not recognized, you resent not reaching your dreams or your goals. I'm gonna say, whose fault is that? That's my question. I'm gonna ask that question. Whose fault is that? That's normally our fault because reality shows that you got to figure out how to live for yourself and not others. You love your family. Don't get me wrong. Love your family. I'm all about love. Love your kids, but if you have kids, then their instinct is to leave the nest. I want to say starting in kindergarten. When they see all of those kids their same age and they're doing it, they can't wait to get back. Now, what I see in a lot of people's relationships is that, there's so many people that are lost because they stopped loving each other because they pulled all this love into their kids and stopped loving and living for each other. Now they only love and live for their kids. Now when their kids leave, they don't even know who each other are anymore because they've grown apart because all they do is what's for the kids now. The kids are gone, and that's kind of what is frustrating for living in the status quo is that as long as everything stays the same, you're fine until you want to push the envelope. If you resent, and I'm going to say this 100% of the time, if you resent what you've done for others, then you did it for the wrong reasons. My parents, my wife, my producers, my brothers in the struggle, they all know. And every once in a while, my kids. They all know that I give 100% every time I go into anything that I go into, but I also let everybody know that I live for myself. I love all you guys, but I live for myself and I promote self-worth all the time. If you don't believe in yourself, like I am who I say I am all day long. I'm Herb.s. If you don't have that ability to understand who you are, well, then people are going to always take advantage of everything that's going on in life. And they'll love to keep you at status quo. A couch potato, a person that sits and goes on every social platform, social media platform and gives all of this negative hate and tells everybody what they think, but they've never got off the couch. They would love to see you stop. They would love for you to stay normal, because now they never have to get off the couch. But if you keep pushing the envelope and you keep doing things, guess what? You go past status quo. So you don't maintain it. There are so many people that are living for mediocrity right now is that those positions are already taken. Man, if you shoot for the moon, you're possibly going to get the stars. It's up to you. If you're going to stay stagnant, right there in one position and okay with mediocrity, then that's fine. I'm good with that. But I don't live by likes. I don't live by everybody telling me how great I am or having my kids do all of this great, wonderful stuff for me just to show me. I didn't have kids for my kids to take care of me. I don't need my kids to take care of me. That was my job when I had them, and that's what I do. I do that. Other than that, I'm not looking for you to make it easy for me or anything like that because I live for myself. These people that are looking for their kids to make it easy for them, they don't live for themselves. They live vicariously through their kids, and now they're hoping to get some type of payday out of that. No, I still got a lot of life to live. I'm still doing the things that I got to do. This concert coming up right now is probably the biggest concert that I've ever been in and performing. That's Mac 10, Too Short, and E40. Those are three iconic guys that my brother and I will be opening for. And understanding that, you see it on my shirt, he's the reason. Michael Jackson is the reason why, because when I saw him when I was a kid, his worth ethic was second to none. I'm sorry. And when you see somebody with that type of work ethic and you want to be great at something, that right there is like, what are you willing to risk? You got to risk it all to get something you've never had, and I'll say that again. In order to get something that you never had, you got to do things you've never done. If you're sitting on the couch and that's all you're going to do, and you're going to complain about what everybody else is doing, and every time I come past your feed on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and all you're doing is spewing out hate, you're a person that missed the game, and you're blaming everybody else, and you resent the fact that that's what you did. That's your fault. Get out here and figure out life. Life is for living, and I found that out early on when I was on 79th in Essex, 75th in Kingston, 80th and Ellis. Man, I all the east side, the hundreds and everything else, is that you learn how to camouflage yourself to get through, but you realize that it's not how fast you can burn through it, it's how long you can live it. It's your boy Herb Dot, man. Like I said, maintaining status quo. That's on you. If you want to stay stagnant and be right there in the same position and only do what everybody else is doing and keep things the same, then stay on that couch. That's going to help me and my brother to actually slide right past you so we can do what we got to do. You see that? I'm a heavy grinder. Real talk. Listen, you don't know me now? Go YouTube, herb.s, ooh la la. Go herb.s, friends and foe. You'll catch my brother's snippet video, Ain't No Fun, right behind it. My brother DJ West 1, his CD's out right now, Midwest, West Coast. Over 205,000 streams. My CD dropping March 2020. I Am Who I Say I Am, Part 1, The Light Side. It'll be at the concert March 7th. That'll be from us. Come on over to the booth. Grab my CD, his CD. We're both launching our clothing lines. His is Block Movement. Mine is Heavy Grinders. We'll definitely have those in the house. And then my CD will be launching through TuneCore, and you can catch it everywhere. You can stream it everywhere, hopefully by March 20th. Just depends on the dates, you know what I'm saying? But reality is that I'm pushing the envelope to continue to go because I'm already working on the third project. I'm always 2-3 years ahead. That's how you're supposed to be. Stop being stagnant. Don't maintain the status quo. It's your boy Herb Dot. Listen, come on back. I'm definitely going to have some more shows. It's the transition. Holla at your boy.